How's it going, everybody? I'm Nick Major, your APTV Los Angeles correspondent. I'm with Chris Hansen of No Sleep Records, the independent Huntington Beach-based record label. And you used to work in the, before this, you worked with some record labels and in the industry. So what did you take from that made you want to open up a record label and run one? Because I think that seems like the scariest task to do.
It's definitely, it's not the best decision to do to run a label, especially in this day and age, but you know, I learned a lot of good and bad from all the labels I've worked at. Started it when I was working at a label in Jersey, and then just learned a lot of the what to do and not to do, and then luckily it's been growing in like the change of things, so it's kind of helped to just grow in it.
This label, the current roster, the past roster, it's one of the most like diverse lineups that I've seen on a label, and it ranged from like back you had like Wonder Years to now you got like Allison Weiss up to like 68, which is they're all such different bands that you'd expect normally to see on different labels. So why is it important to you to have such a diverse roster for this label?
There's many reasons, but pretty much like I love all kinds of music, and I think it's important for people to know that they can like all kinds of music, because a lot of kids, they feel like they can only like what their friends like. So it kind of shows them like there's a lot more music out there than like whatever band my friend likes. Then also, I feel it helps like the bands on the label stand out more on their own.
And does that make it easier to help develop those artists, do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a lot easier, because there's like, when we're like looking through avails for tours and stuff, it's like, all right, this band's going on tour, so sometimes there'll be like a couple of bands that would be good for it, but a lot of times there's like one band that would stand out, so it's easier to help everyone find their own leg out in the world.
So we got our debut full-length coming out on No Sleep Records coming out, I would say, early next year, so make sure you got your eyes peeled for that.
Yeah, definitely look out for it. We're very excited for the new CD. We are currently on a tour, the Death to False Music Tour with Aviator and Rescuer. We just, I guess, a tour drop was just like released with like some new songs from all the bands, like a split with all the bands that are on the tour, and we had a brand new song come out called Hope This Stains. You can find it at Sound Supply, you can find it on our Instagram, on our Facebook, on our website, everywhere. So make sure you listen to that song, come out to the shows, sing along, and just have fun with us.
One thing that you guys do is you crank out a lot of vinyls as well with your releases.
The first couple releases, they're just CD and digital, and then with the 1 years for the Won't Be Pathetic Forever 7-inch, that was the first time we did vinyl, and then pretty much every release after that, we've done vinyl for everything, and now there's some releases we don't even do CDs and it's just vinyl and digital. There's definitely been a massive resurgence of vinyl, which is great. It just takes so much longer to make, and vinyl is definitely a labor of love, because it's not like, it definitely costs a lot more to manufacture than a CD or something like that, but the sound's great in it, and then it also just, the artwork is, you can showcase more of the overall aesthetic of the record, since it's not like jammed into 5 inches for CD, and then also like digital, you don't get anything, just the music. I mean, digital's great, but definitely does have the crispness of vinyl and everything, I feel.
Something that'll always be unique and fun about vinyls, and I think that's why so many kids are willing to pay the extra few bucks, the extra money to get a vinyl, because it's just cool to have a vinyl. Another thing about your label that you guys aren't afraid to shy away from your support of is kind of the vegan lifestyle.
Yeah.
And why is that important for you guys to show your support for that lifestyle?
It's just one of my strong beliefs, like vegan and straight edge, and I don't press people to follow that path, but I like to just show that, you know, there's other choices out there and things, you know. I mean, like, not the entire staff here is vegan or anything like that, and I don't care if they are or aren't. It's just like, it's nice to be able to showcase my beliefs. Like, I'm not trying to push anything down anyone's throat or anything like that, but it's just, you know, like a kid in the middle of nowhere, if it can help them to like learn about how animals are mistreated and things like that, then I feel it's worth it.
What's up? I'm JP. I'm in Rescuer. This is the first No Sleep tour, and we're psyched to be hanging out. Chain Reaction tonight. We played here once before. It was awesome. We're psyched to do it again.
We did not play here once before. Yeah, this is first time West Coast. Very excited.
They gave us this token of their appreciation for playing, and we're pretty proud of our gift.
We're gonna put it on our head.
Yeah.
We just had a record come out called Head in the Clouds, Hands in the Dirt. It was our first release as a band on No Sleep. It was our debut LP. So check it out. Yeah, eating the peanut butter.
Like 5 pieces of bread. What is that?
It's like a
close up with that sandwich right there.
Yo, like we're a rescuer. We released a couple sandwiches last year. This is one of them. That's disgusting. That is seriously, you can't eat that now. That we don't know where that was. Don't eat that.
Yeah, eat it.
Fuck it.
Yeah.